What's up, everybody? My TT fam, my nights would not be complete without you. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Hope you guys all had a wonderful day today. True Trading Group, guys, is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal: learn, trade, and profit together. We're all in this game together, guys. We're all on the same team. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live for free on this YouTube channel where myself, other TTG moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets of education and free lessons and information that can help you become a better and more profitable trader. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader. I'm now the current head trader for True Trading Group, and along with my team of 6 pro trader moderators, we cover all styles of trading, including day trading, swing trading, options, advanced options, shorting, long-term investing, and more. You name it, we trade it. Small caps, mid caps, large caps, ETFs, we do it all. There's literally something for everyone at any skill level, any trading style in True Trading Group. Guys, I began my career, my very first job out of college was working for a hedge fund in New York City, where they didn't let me touch $1 of their money until I went through their educational training program that set me on the path to becoming a successful trader. This is not something that I learned on my own. I didn't figure any of this stuff out in my mother's basement. I was taught this by professional traders, and I have since taken that curriculum, simplified it, and made it available on the TTG website for all of my TTG fam. All right. And for those wondering my age, okay, I did begin my career on Wall Street just before the 2008 financial crisis. Okay. But not only was I able to survive, but I thrived in that environment, actually going on to receive a Trader of the Year award in 2008. I love volatility. All right. The volatility that we've seen in the market since March 2020 until now has just been insane. It's been insane. In fact, you're probably, if any of you were not trading prior to March of 2020, there's probably a really good chance that the volatility that you've seen in the market over the last 12 months or so is the very reason why you're watching this live stream. It's actually been exactly 1 year since the stock market bottomed in March of 2020. I can't believe it's been a year already. It does not feel like a year ago from when we bottomed out in March of 2020, but that's how time flies. So now, with that said, listen to this warning that I'll kind of give everybody, because even a broken clock is right twice a day. And just because you may or may not have made some money once or twice watching a YouTube video on how to day trade or how to trade options does not mean that you guys know what you're doing. Okay. I don't care what anyone says. You're either educated and prepared, or you're going to get or you can be lucky. All right. The difference is that luck might last for 1 or 2 trades, but getting prepared and getting an education and actually truly building a skill is something that can last you and carry you for a lifetime. All right. So no matter how much anyone says, oh no, you know what? There's all these videos online. Just go online and watch a bunch of free videos on how to trade, and you'll eventually learn how to do it, and you'll make tons of money. My response to those people are that, and many of you have probably heard this stat, is that 90% of traders fail. And that stat's probably true, but it's true because 90% of traders don't know what they're doing. They don't actually get an education. They just drop some money into a Robinhood account and they go and they buy GameStop or AMC because they saw somebody on Twitter talking about it, or they heard somebody at work talking about it on some Facebook group, and they went ahead and they bought it, and they lost all this money and they don't understand why. And then they get frustrated and say the stock market's a scam. That is why 90% of traders fail. It's not because trading is some impossible task. It's not because it's rigged against the little guy. It's because you don't actually know what you're doing. I would expect you to fail. I would fail if I just stepped into the octagon and I was going to fight the UFC fighter without ever taking a single class of MMA training. I would expect to fail. So if you guys are stepping into the markets without having any type of training or education, you should also expect to fail. It's actually pretty arrogant to think that you're going to step into someone else's professional arena and succeed and excel, and just combine those two words, without any type of training. As I said before, I started my career, learning from professional traders, but in one of the worst financial crises that this country has ever seen. And it was thanks to the education, support, community of my coworkers that I had and my mentor at the time that I am now confident enough to say that regardless of the market environment, whether we're up, down, left, right, sideways, whatever, I'm confident in my ability to make money in any markets. And as long as the stock market's open, that's what I will continue to do. And my True Trading Group family members are now being taught this exact same education because, like I said, I've simplified it and it's the curriculum that's available for all my TTG fam. Okay, so welcome everyone that's on the True Trading Group live stream that is here. Stop. Wait, I'm being told to stop. Hold on. With all the respect, why are you different than anyone else that I've given a shot and wasn't successful? I tried some PSYCH word trading, but still not profitable. Are you ready? Are you sitting down? Are you sitting down? Let me explain to you why. Listen, I don't ever come on here. I don't ever talk about other people's services. I don't ever talk about other people's groups. I don't badmouth people. Okay. I'll never sit here and I'll never mention names on anything. Okay. There's a lot of people on here that have been through a lot of different services and have experienced a lot of different things. Some are complete frauds and total scams. Others are just trading styles that maybe don't work for everyone. But the biggest difference between True Trading Group and myself specifically compared to some of the other people that you've referred to is that I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. That's first and foremost, number one. My very first experience with trading was working at a fund in New York City. I didn't know what I was doing before I got hired at that fund. I had to go through a 3-month educational training program before they let me touch $1 of their money. So if a fund in New York City is going to put me through an educational training program before they let me touch $1 of their money, you would be foolish to go through and touch $1 of your own money without going through any type of education, any type of training. My goal with True Trading Group and how I differentiate myself from a lot of these other services that are out there is because myself and my partner, Adam, and co-founder of True Trading Group and the rest of the TTG fam are looking to completely disrupt this entire industry. There's so much fraud out there. There's so much nonsense. There's so much bullshit. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to sit here and show you my car and show you my house and show you all this and show you my travels and my vacations and all these different things. I'm going to come on these live streams. I'm going to show you shit that will actually help you make money. You looking at my car is not going to help you make money. Okay. So that's another thing there. True Trading Group is not just an alert service. When you sign up to True Trading Group, you're not just signing up to get, okay, what's Mike buying? What's Mike selling? Okay, True Trading Group is a platform with a lot of other traders. There's 6 other moderators besides myself that specialize in different trading styles. And we give you a platform for traders that gives you access to resources and tools that you need to be a trader, like news feeds, scanners, level 2, analyst reports. There's trade simulators, video libraries, workshops, mentorships, private study groups. There's so many things that you have access to as a member of True Trading Group. It's not just, oh, let me just sign up and get this guy's trade alerts. There's also no upsells with True Trading Group. You sign up, that's it. You pay one price, you get access to every single thing that we have. I'm trying to make this affordable to everybody. It shouldn't cost you 10 grand, 5 grand, 7 grand to try to learn how to do this. We're not just some do-gooder guru, okay? We are building a business, but we're changing lives in the process. Okay, yes, this is a business. Yes, this is another revenue stream, but my goal here is to impact as many people's lives as we possibly can. That's why we do a lot of different giveaways and we do a lot of different things with our members to kind of keep our members involved. And my TTG fam, they can all comment. I'm not even sure if you guys are probably commenting already, but I would love to know from my TTG fam if you guys have ever experienced other type of have you been a part of other types of services? You tell me what you think, because I've never been a part of any of these other groups. So I don't really know. I've never been part of a chat room or anything like that before I started True Trading Group. So any of my TGD family members, if you've been a member of another service, you tell me what makes, or you maybe can answer the question, what makes us different from some of the other services that are out there. You guys can comment there as well. Here, how about this? Here's actually, and here's actually what I'll do too. Bald and broke. Here's what I'll do for you actually right now. Let's see if any of the other names that you mentioned in your question let's see if any of them can do what I'm about to do right now. My TTG family members, if you are a member of True Trading Group and you are a better trader because of it, I want you to sound off in chat right now. If you are a better trader because of True Trading Group, I want you to sound off in chat right now. And honestly, Bold and Broke, like this is probably the best way for me to show you the difference, is for me to just comment and ask my members to just, you tell me, you guys tell me your experiences, and my advice to anyone that's considering joining the group that's maybe been burned before by some other type of trading service would be to just read some of the comments that you're seeing come through chat. These are teaching members that are giving you their advice. You don't know me. I could be full of shit. You don't know me. You don't know who I am. I could be full of shit. But the members that are commenting right now, they're not. They're not. They're not. All right. It's a great question. And I respect the hell out of your question. I'm not, I'm not trying to, pick on you or anything like that. I really do. You have every right to ask that question. There's a lot of bullshit out there. There really is. And I actually feel bad for traders that are just trying to learn, but have to literally fish through endless amounts of crap online and try to figure out who's legit, who's real, who's fake, who's just trying to get me into some sales funnel, is going to upsell me 5 times after I sign up and make me feel like I never actually got access to the full program. So believe me, I get it. Your question is the reason why my goal is to disrupt this entire industry. Your question is the reason why that's our goal in the True Trading Group. My goal is to make everybody that you're mentioning, and like I said, I don't know these people, I don't know their services. I'm not here to badmouth anybody, but I just go by what my current members have told me their experiences. And I want to change this entire industry. All right. So with that being said, what I want to do here right now, guys, is I want to know right now if this is your very first True Trading Group live stream or you're not a member. So if you're not a member or this is your first live stream, comment the letter I in chat right now. Type the letter I in chat right now. We got BD. We got A Snapperhead, Ernesto Rodriguez. We got Christy Sittig, Scott Kierzek, Rakesh Patel. We got Will Carroll, Dave Snyder, Josh Duran, Patrick Parker, Cynthia Young, Rick Wise, Sean Olatunde, Sheila Miller, Mihir Shah, Mark Burr, Michael Littlejohn, Steve Bishop, John Redmond, Mendy Fonse, Clifford Jacobson, Benzine Abdella, King of Concerts, Colin Hutchinson, Seng Heng, my boy Ben, what's up, Ben Harris, Ray Sean, John K, Not Your Business. Nice. Lindsay Hyatt, I love the motivation. Lindsay Hyatt says, I just signed up yesterday and I spent 6 hours learning last night. Oh my God, I love this program. You teach so well. Thank you. Lindsay, I love your work ethic. You just joined, already spent 6 hours last night going through the education. Keep that up. Welcome to the family, Lindsay. We got Tammy Lawrence first time, Nigel Samuel, DSCK 512, Michelle Burnett, Chris Bell, Wendy Walker, Stephanie McKee. Awesome, guys. Billy Suarez, Jeremy Wright, Jeremy Love. Great. Marco. Beautiful. I love it. All of you that just typed the letter I, welcome. Seriously, everyone, you guys have no idea what you've just stumbled upon, but just stick around for a little while and very shortly you will. Tonight's live stream is going to go as follows. First 15 minutes. All right. I'm going to do a little Q&A session followed by a breakdown of my TKAT. I only made one trade today. Actually, I only made one trade today. I missed it, a couple of trades later in the day. I was, kind of preoccupied. I was busy with a couple of things. I ended up missing some good trades in the afternoon, actually. But I only made the one trade today, and that was on TKAT. It was a 10% gain. I'm going to talk to you guys. I'm going to recap that entire trade for you, which is going to include a very important lesson on how to know when a stock is weakening. This is an excellent lesson for long traders and short traders alike. This is a lesson that can help long traders take profits and get out of a stock before it pulls back in. And this is a lesson that can help someone that's a short seller that's looking for a short entry on a stock that's been a big runner, how you can know that the momentum is starting to shift. Okay, this is going to be a very important lesson I'm going to cover with you guys on this live stream. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to cover two very important psychological lessons that traders of any skill level need to pay attention to. Okay, now, every single time on these live streams, guys, I give you guys technical, but also mental lessons when it comes to trading. 80% of this game is mental, guys. I argue it's probably even more than 80% of this game is mental. And that's why it's important that we go over the psychological aspect. I've got two very important lessons I want to cover with you guys here today. Okay. So let's dive in. First, right now, we're going to start off with that 15-minute Q&A session where you guys type or ask your questions in chat. And then Adam, producer, co-founder, my business partner, is going to be in the background picking those questions, throwing them up on the screen, and then I'll go ahead and answer them as they pop up. So go ahead, guys. Fire away. Ask me questions. I am here for you. Jeremy Love asks, TTG fam, do you find yourself being more profitable because of TTG? Sound off in chat. Guys, sound off in chat. Jeremy Love has a question. Jeremy Love asks, TTG fam, do you find yourself being more profitable because of True Trading Group? My TTG members, help Jeremy Love out. Jeremy Love wants to know if you are more profitable because of True Trading Group. Sound off in chat. My TTG fam, out in full effect tonight. Help Jeremy out, guys. Help Jeremy out. Jeremy, great question. I'll let my TTG fam comment for you. I'll give them a couple of seconds to kind of fire away. There you have it, folks. All right, there you have it, Jeremy. When a stock is at all-time high, how do you place take profit levels? Okay, indoor smart group. Excellent question. Depends on the individual setup. Okay, what I will like to do is when a stock is trading up at all-time highs, depends on if you're day trading the stock, for example. If you're day trading the stock, for example, the type of setup that you're going after or your trading style is going to affect this answer. Okay. A swing trader is going to maybe have different profit targets than a day trader. Now, as a day trader, what I might do is, let's say the stock intraday shoots up to, $200. That's the all-time high. And the stock pulls back to like 192, and then I get long, it goes back to 200. If that's the all-time high, I'll take a piece of profit off there. And then once the stock breaks through that high and extends, I'll take profit off into that extension to the new high. Okay. Now, when you might be saying, well, what do you mean by extension? That's going to be a gauge on the momentum the stock has at that moment. And I'm going to read that based on two things, volume and trade line. Volume is going to give me a real good indication if that stock still has momentum. If there is increasing volume as the stock is making new all-time highs, that tells me that the appetite for that stock has not yet been satisfied and that people are being very aggressive buying the stock. That volume is actually increasing means more buyers are coming in as the stock is moving higher. Okay, that tells me that stock still has momentum. Right, so that's going to be something that I'm going to pay very close attention to. And then I'll use my trade line indicator. My trade line is a 9 exponential moving average. This is if I'm day trading the stock. If I'm day trading the stock and the stock has a momentum-based move, there's a chance that trade line probably comes into play during that break. And what I'll do is every time the stock extends off the trade line, I'll take a piece of profit off the table. And then you'll because always remember that a stock is going to have a tendency to come back to the trade line. Okay. So even when the trade line's acting as support, if it comes down, touches the trade line, and then shoots off of it, the further it shoots off the trade line, the more likely it's going to pull itself back to that trade line to retest it before it continues higher. Until eventually the trade line no longer holds and the stock pulls back in and starts to consolidate and the momentum takes a pause. So I'll try to take profits off every time the stock extends off of that trade line. Every time the stock extends off of that trade line. You will also have some traders, some swing traders will also maybe, and day traders too, can use Fibonacci extensions. Fibonacci extensions are similar to Fibonacci retracements, but they're used to identify profit targets on the way up. Now you can also use them to the downside too if you're shorting, but so basically, like if you're using a Fibonacci level, you're looking for support on pullbacks. You can use Fibonacci extensions to look for resistance on moves higher. So the Fibonacci extension tool is another indicator that you can use when you're trying to identify take profit targets when a stock's at all-time highs. 2 months ago, I had $500 spending money for 2 weeks. Now it's in TTG. Whoa! Yes! Yes, Mark. 2 months ago, I had $500 spending money for 2 weeks. Now, since TTG, I have over $5,000 to spend every 2 weeks. Yes, Mark. How about a 10-bagger in 2 weeks for my boy Mark? Yes. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Wow. Arnold Shorts and Trader. That's incredible. Guys, give a big congratulations to Arnold. Arnold, that's congratulations, man. That's incredible. I'm leaving my $50,000 a year job to earn here. Arnold, congrats, man. I still love your username too, by the way. Arnold Shorts and Trader. I still love that name. Congratulations, though, man. Making the jump to be a full-time trader. It's a hell of an achievement that many, many strive for, but not all are able to achieve. Yes, of course we did, Happy Glass. Of course we sent your Kindle. I promised you I would send you a Kindle. Lindsay Hyatt, I was skeptical, but this is the real deal. See, you know what? That's incredible, Lindsay, because I just, coincidence. So, Lindsay, I just actually caught your comment earlier about you just signed up yesterday and you already went through 6 hours of courses. That's incredible that just after 1 day of being a member, Lindsay can already confidently say this is the real deal. And that's the difference in the education that you receive. The second that you guys join the group and you realize the type of education that you're getting is the second you realize, whoa, this is the real deal. This is money well spent. This is the best investment I'm ever going to make, because the best investment you can make is in yourself. Ali, I started with $100 and got over 4,000. Diane, yes. Diane Fig, yes. That's incredible. That is insane. From $100 to $4,000. That's insane. Congrats, Diane. I'm so proud of you. Diane was a longtime YouTube watcher before she joined the group. Diane was I would see Diane on every live stream. Every live stream, she would comment to me. Diane, I'm super proud of you. She goes, thanks, long-time YouTube stalker for sure. I'm so proud of you. Oh, Lucy. What up, Lucy? This was the only group I ever joined that just felt right. Well, listen. Family is family. Family is family. I have one more question. What's your advice for people that take your course but may struggle to understand it? Okay, Jeremy, excellent question. Excellent question. A couple of things. This is going to be a multiple part answer to this question. First and foremost, go through the courses again. Go through them as many times as you want or have to. They are available to you 24/7. Okay? Go through them as many times as you have to. That's first and foremost. That's number one. Number two, ask questions. You have access to myself and the other moderators throughout the entire day, every day. You can send us direct messages in chat and ask us questions. You don't understand something? Ask. That's number two. Number three, use our trade simulator. We have a simulator on the website where you can trade stocks and options with real-time data. It's not delayed, it's real-time data. So you can practice implementing what you learn in the courses, practice it on the simulator first. Then, if you are still struggling, okay, I also want you to go through the video library. There's over 100 hours of educational training videos in the video library. That's in addition to the courses, so I want you to do that. And then we also have a red to green workshop every couple of weeks where any of our members that are still struggling, and guys, I'm going to be real with you, 100% of my members are not killing it. I'd say maybe like 80% or so of my members are successful, and 20% are probably not where they want to be still, or maybe they're struggling. And that's why every couple of weeks we do a red to green workshop where myself and the other moderators will go over lessons, answer questions, cover different trading topics to help those members that are still struggling. All right, next question. Nice. Indoor Smokers, congratulations. Indoor Smoker says, today was my third straight green day. First time I've ever done that. Indoor Smokers, congrats. First of many to come. Been a member a little over a month. Today, I became a family member for life. Yes, Randy. Now you're stuck with me for life. You're stuck with me for life. I joined many and got nothing in return. It was pure BS. Then came TTG, and I'm a student learning. Yeah, hell yeah, Frank. Hell yeah, Frank. Frank Fuentes. I love it, man. Just got out from DLPN 1550 and got out just now. Did it just hit $30 right now while we're streaming? Did we just hit $30? Wow. Integrity is above all with TTG. It's the real deal, guys and gals. TTG and the fam have a great thing going. Awesome, John. Thank you. I take great pride in that. I take really great pride in that. Transparency and everything. I trade low cap penny. How do you decide what stock to hold long if it's a growth stock? Well, Michelle, I don't hold any of those stocks long term, my long term portfolio. So, you know, the cheapest stock that I own in my long term portfolio is probably NNDM. Actually, the cheapest stocks in my long term portfolio are NNDM, BW, CLOV. Yeah, those are the cheapest stocks I own in my long term portfolio. You know, I don't own any penny stocks in my long term portfolio. So the cheapest stocks I own are like $8-9. That's the cheapest. But then I own, you know, all the way up to, you know, Tesla, Google, Amazon. Good afternoon. My name is Keith Johnson. Hello, Keith Johnson. And I'm brand new to TTG. What advice can you offer me, please? Well, Keith, I'll give you the same advice that I just gave Jeremy, which is to take your time. All right. Take your time. Go through all the courses. Go through the courses as many times as you have to until you feel comfortable with the material and until you pass all the exams at the end. Every course has an exam. You go through those courses until you pass those exams. Then practice implementing what you've learned. Practice implementing it on the simulator. Prove to yourself you can make money on the simulator before you start trading with real money. That is my best. That's the best advice that I can give you. A lot of traders do the opposite. They start trading with real money right away before they know what they're doing, and they lose that money and then don't have enough money to reload their account. How many hours is your course? Oh my goodness. I actually don't even know. I actually don't even know. It's a 15-course curriculum. There are multiple chapters in each course, and there's multiple lessons in each chapter. And then you have, after you have the courses, then there's also a video library. that has over 100 hours of additional video content on top of the courses. Plus, it's an ongoing education. Okay. It's an ongoing education. So we're always adding new courses to the curriculum, and they're all included. We're like the Netflix of trading communities. So when you guys join, let's say you join TTG today, and let's say next month we come out with a new course, whether maybe it's a course on long-term investing, maybe it's a course on risk management, maybe it's a course on whatever. Okay. That you will have access to that for free. There's no upcharge for new courses or anything like that. So it's consistently ongoing courses. So like the amount of courses we have today are far greater than the amount of courses we had a year ago. So we're constantly adding new courses to our curriculum. All right. All right, guys. Okay, so now what we're going to do here, I am going to, that just about does it for our Q&A. I think that was probably even longer than 15 minutes. So that just about does it for our Q&A. What I'm going to do here now is I'm going to move on to the chart breakdown. I'm going to go over my TKAT trade with you. Let me get all my executions for my timestamps. So I give you the exact time. And then I'm going to cover with you guys how to know when a stock is weakening. Okay, so we're going to talk about the TKAT trade. We're going to go over how to know when a stock is weakening. Then I've got 2 psychological lessons that I'm going to share with you that every trader, regardless of skill level, needs to hear. Before I do that, I want 500 likes on this video right now. Okay, I want 500 likes on this video right now, guys, before we get into the lessons and everything from the trading day. Before we get into that, I want to see 500 likes on this video right now. Yes, Promo says, yo, no disrespect, but I'm going to leave the live chat to go study some more of your courses. Have a blessed night. Go get it in, man. Put in that work. I'll see you tomorrow. Go get it in. I'll see you tomorrow in chat. Guys, smash that like button. Show me how much you guys appreciate these live streams. I give you guys free lessons on all these live streams. Adrian Bonner. Agent Bonner just is new here. Nice. Listen, we do this 6 days a week, Agent Bonner, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Nice. Massimo, my boy. Thank you. Guys, we still got 100 more to go. Smash that like. I can't believe I still have to ask. You guys want these? You guys want me to do these free lessons? I mean, I do this every day, but I mean, you guys got to hit that like button and let me know you appreciate me taking the time to do this. I'd rather be at the gym or watching Netflix or getting a drink somewhere. So if you guys, you guys tell me if you guys appreciate these live streams and appreciate the videos and the lessons that we talk about. Keep smashing. We got 60 more to go. Almost there, guys. Turn that thumb blue. If you want the lessons, these are lessons that are going to help you guys. I'm going to cover with you how to know when a stock is weakening. This is going to help you guys take profits before a stock reverses, which is exactly the lesson that I implemented in my trade today on TKAT. It allowed me to lock in solid profit on that trade before the stock ended up reversing later in the day. All right, guys, 30 more. Let's go. 20 more. Smash that like button. Let's go. I want 500 likes. 15. Come on. Man, it's like pulling teeth. It's like pulling teeth. 10 more. Go ahead, 1 more. There we go. All right. Thank you. Jeez. All right, guys. Thank you for real. Seriously, I love the likes. You guys are the best. All right, let's move it on. Let's move it on. Let's go to the charts. Let's talk about TKAT. GameStop crushed. TKAT, guys. Let's talk about the trade from the day. Okay, so TKAT today NFT stocks, I've been trading these a lot lately. I've made real good money trading these NFT stocks the last 4 days. I've traded TKAT multiple times. I've traded OCG. I've traded these stocks a lot. So what I want to cover with you guys here now is this TKAT trade. And right off the bat, you had TKT with the gap up here to all-time highs. We pushed higher off the bell. We had some real nice volume on that push. We had a slight little decrease in volume on this pullback. And on this pullback, we pulled ourselves right back down into, what was your 38.2 Fibonacci level and also your trade line. Okay, so we have this high volume push to the upside and this low volume pullback into trade line and 38.2 Fibonacci level. And I went ahead and I got long TKAT right here inside of this pullback. Why though? Because when I was taking a look at a lot of the other NFT names today, like, DLPN. Okay, DLPN is really, they had NFT news today. That stock's actually trading way higher after hours. Major short squeeze in DLPN after hours, guys, all the way to 30. But this stock was gapping up because of NFT news and had an almost identical pattern. To TKAT. Okay, so you see that. Let me delete this actually, just so let me show you guys this entire thing. All right. So look at this setup on TKAT. Right? Look at that on TKAT. Then look on DLPN. Let me actually, so you guys can see this a little bit better. So there's DLPN. There's TKAT. Almost identical patterns, right? DLPN was the one that had the NFT news. So I'm watching DLPN, and out of nowhere, DLPN rockets through the initial morning high and then halts. Okay, rockets through the initial morning high and then halts. As soon as that happened, okay, you start to even take a look at, let me pull this back. Okay, YVR. YVR is another one. YVR, NFT stock. What does that do? Right off the open, shoots right up and halts. So now I'm sitting here saying, okay, I've got a bunch of these NFT stocks that are strong as hell again today. DLPN halted to the upside on news. YVR halted to the upside. Well, TKAT has been the sector leader in the NFT market. And when I was looking at this setup, saying to myself, okay, I've got a real nice pullback opportunity here. This sector is still strong. I came right in there, and right there is where I got long TKAT at 66.91. Okay, I'm long right there at 66.91 at 9:48 a.m. 66.91. Right in that pullback. My stop loss was right at that previous pivot low. Okay, right around that $62 area, which is going to be at the time where my trade line and my 38.2 Fibonacci level was, and also the pivot low from the pullback. Okay, so right there was going to be the stop loss on the trade. So there's the entry at 66.91, and you can see I get some real nice action. Now, this may not look like a huge move, but guys, this is like a $9 move. Okay, so as this stock starts to push higher, I just start peeling profits off the table. Okay, I literally just start peeling profits off the table as the stock is starting to continue higher. I take profits off at 71. I took more profits off at 71.11. I took more profits off at 73.33. Okay, so here's my take profits. Okay, so there's the entry at 66.91. Took profit at 71. Took profit at 71.11. Took profit at 73.33. And this is when I came on the microphone. My TTG family members, you guys can all verify everything that I'm about to say to you right now, because now this takes me, to kind of the second part of this, which is like how to know when a stock is weakening. Okay, how to know when a stock is weakening. This takes me to that exact lesson. I came on the microphone at this exact moment, right after I sold shares at 73.33. I came on the microphone and I said, guys, be a little cautious here with this TKAT. Feels like we're running out of steam. Why? What was it about this trade that told me this stock was running out of steam to the point where I got flat right there? Final take profit at 69.00. Okay, 69.00. Some long at 66.91, 71, 71.11, 73.33, and then 69. So that's the complete trade on the TKAT day trade. But what was it that made me come on the microphone and warn members that this stock is running out of momentum? What was it? As you can see, I was right, and the stock ended up trading much, much lower later in the day. Now, this is a very important lesson I'm about to cover with you, because this lesson will prevent you from turning into a bag holder, which everyone on this live stream, I am sure at some point in time or currently still is, bag holding some stock they're down 70% on, and they're just waiting for a press release for this company to announce so the stock can hopefully one day go back up. Not a good trading strategy. This is a lesson that can prevent you from being caught bag holding. This is also a lesson that if you're a short seller, this is a lesson you can use to learn at when to get short some of these stocks that are running early in the morning and then run out of steam. So let me delete all these lines and let's get into a little bit more detail about this lesson. What I want you to notice is the stock starts to make higher highs. Okay. The stock starts to make higher highs. What was my first warning sign was right here. The stock made a new high of the day. There was your previous high of the day, right? So right there is your previous high of the day. We broke through that high right here, right? That's a new high of the day. But what I want you to do right now is I want you to go down. I want you to look at the volume that came in on that break. You see how low that volume was? That's actually decreasing volume while the stock is moving higher. Okay, so if you draw the trend line, if I was to draw a trend line across the volume versus across the previous, the new highs, okay, it's the exact inverse. Okay, it's the exact inverse. That is a sign that a stock could be running out of steam. That is a sign that a stock could be getting tired. Remember what I said, a lesson I gave you guys the other day is when a stock breaks through the high of the day, the heavier the volume, right, the greater the chance that that level becomes support. So if that's a lesson that we covered in last night's live stream, the opposite would then therefore also be true. The lighter the volume on a break through the high of the day, the less of a chance that that previous high becomes support. Decreasing volume as a stock is making new highs is a sign of a stock weakening. That is why I came on the microphone. And again, my TTG fam can verify this. We did this all in real time. I'm live on the microphone talking to my members in real time throughout the entire day, walking them through all of my trades. I tell them what I'm doing before I do it. I tell them what I'm seeing in real time. This is what I came on the mic and said, guys, be careful. That's low. That's decreasing volume on that TKAT new high. I'm cautious. I bailed on the trade. And the other thing that you'll notice is the formation of a trend reversal pattern. Okay. What you will now notice is something called an ascending wedge. This is an ascending wedge chart pattern. Ascending wedges are formed when a stock makes higher highs, but also makes higher lows. So what you'll notice is this trend line as the stock is finding support, and then you'll find, okay, these resistance lines. Okay, so you'll see higher highs, but also higher lows. That is an ascending wedge. A signal that an ascending wedge is starting to really set itself up is as the stock approaches its inflection point. The inflection point is where these two trend lines meet, and one of them has to give. Either the support trend line breaks or the resistance trend line breaks. You can't stay inside, because if you draw these out further, at some point they are going to intersect. So at some point, one of these lines has to give. A sign that the ascending wedge is about to break is decreasing volume as a stock gets further into that wedge. And then when you get a break to the downside, like you did here, that is a signal to get short. Okay, so if you're long the trade, that's your signal to get the hell out of Dodge. Take your profits and run. That's exactly what I did. If you're a short seller, that is your signal to get short, and then your stop loss becomes the high of the day. Does anybody have any questions about this particular lesson before I move on? Why didn't I short it? Because I actually went to go get the borrow, and it would have cost me $1.46 or $1.45 a share. It would have cost me like $4,000 just to like get the borrow on the shares, and I was like, forget it. And I didn't take the borrow. Okay. So guys, that was a very important lesson there. I want you to really, really, really let this sink in. I covered with you some real detailed information. Okay, that's some real detailed information on that. So make sure you guys were taking some notes, go back, rewatch it. That's something that can help you in your trading as early as tomorrow. It's an excellent lesson on how to know when a stock is weakening. Guys, real quick, for those that are asking and interested, we do have a 7-day trial. It's only $3. Okay, we do have a 7-day trial. It's only $3. You get 7-day access to our dashboard. You get 3 sample trial courses included with your trial program. And you also get to come into our live trading chat room for 3 days to trade alongside myself and the rest of the TTG fam. It's only $3. It's not reoccurring. There's no auto renew. It's a one-time payment of $3. Go to TTGThree.com if you are interested in the 7-day trial. Again, that's TTGThree.com. URL right there at the bottom of your screen. Okay. There you guys have it. All right. So that's for that 7-day trial. Now I want to move on to kind of the second part of the lessons of the day here. And I've got some good ones, man. 2 psychological lessons I think everybody on this live needs to hear. Okay. 2 psychological lessons, regardless of your skill level or regardless of your experience level. I think this is something for everybody. So before I get into these lessons, I want to just put things into perspective a little bit. I want to go over just a little bit about like what's actually possible trading stocks and options. Okay. And trading is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay. There's no secret to trading. There's no secret pattern that only Wall Street knows about and you don't. There's no special indicator. There's no strategy that works all the time. It doesn't exist. Believe me, I traded at a hedge fund on Wall Street. If it existed, I would know about it. It doesn't exist. When I got hired at the fund, they didn't teach me a secret. They gave me an actual education. Okay, they taught me how to trade. They taught me about markets. They didn't teach me about, oh, Mike, here, listen, we're going to give you the secret. Don't tell anyone. That's not how it goes down. Okay, so you have to be willing to actually put in some work to learn a skill. That's what you're doing. You're learning a new skill. You're not trying to this is not a get rich quick scheme. You're learning a new skill. Just so happens that this new skill is not going to be a hobby. It's something that can potentially change the course and the direction of the rest of your life. The beauty about being a trader is that you can do it from anywhere in the world. Okay, all you need is internet. And the other thing about being a trader is there's truly no upside to your potential. So is it possible for you to make 100 grand a year, 200 grand a year, 500 grand a year, $1 million a year, $5 million a year? It's absolutely possible. It's absolutely possible. I always use the analogy. My sister is an English teacher, high school English teacher, damn good teacher. She can be the best English teacher in the country. She'll never make 250 grand a year. You could be a cop, best damn cop on the force, get promoted all the way up to police chief. You're never going to make 500 grand a year. It's not possible. There's a limit to your upside. There's no limit to your upside when it comes to being a trader. You always have to be pushing yourself. You always don't ever get content. Always remember you'll forever be a student of the market. Always push yourself to get better and better each year. Don't ever feel like, ooh, I beat the market, I figured it out. Because as soon as you feel that way, that's when the market's going to humble you. Always remember that we are just a player. We're just playing this game. This is not our game. We're just a player in the game. Always remember you'll forever be a student of the market. Okay. So that's kind of first and foremost what I want to kind of get into. People are like, can I make $100 a day? Can I make $500 a day? Absolutely. Yes, you can. Okay. Can you quit your job and trade full time? Absolutely. Yes, you can. Is it easy? No, it's not. If it was easy, everybody would do it, but everybody's not willing to put in the energy and the effort that my teaching members are to go through and actually learn this skill. If you're willing to do that, then your chances of accomplishing all of these goals that we're speaking about drastically increases. So that's the reality of things. That's the realistic part. I'm not going to sit here and say, join up the True Training Group, follow me, you'll be a millionaire. No, I can't guarantee you that you're going to become a millionaire. What I can guarantee you is that you're going to get a professional education. You're going to be part of a community that genuinely gives a shit whether you succeed or fail. And you'll get the support needed and the tools, the resources, and the education to give yourself the best chance of becoming a consistent, profitable trader. That's what I can guarantee you. Okay. Psychological lesson number 1. Trading is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Sounds cliche. It's the damn truth. Be realistic with your expectations and recognize progress, please. Okay. Because self-confidence is a huge part of being a good trader. I don't know a single successful trader that is also not a confident trader. I know a lot of successful traders. Okay. They're very different in a lot of many different ways. Different styles, different strategies, but they all share one thing in common. They're all confident in their ability. You have to be confident. Okay. You have to be confident. And that's why it's important for you to recognize progress. If you're going to be down on yourself when you lose and then be down on yourself when you win because you're like, oh, I sold too soon, I should have made more. And you're always down. You're going to be down when you lose money. And then you're going to make a trade, you're going to make money, but this stock's going to go higher and you're going to be down on yourself again because you're like, oh, I sold too soon, I suck. Well, then you're never going to be a confident trader. You've got to recognize progress. Self-confidence is a huge part of becoming a good trader. So with that said, very important, pat yourself on the back when credit is due. Recognize progress. Don't automatically associate success and progress with making money because that's not true. You can still be progressing as a trader and still losing money. You can make progress and have success early in your career while still losing money. Let me explain to you how. This is what I mean by it's important for you to recognize progress. Most traders will lose money at the beginning of their trading career, okay? Because they don't listen. I tell them trade on the simulator. They don't listen. They're too excited. They want to start trading. They don't know what they're doing. They put some money in a bunch of different trades and they buy some options, even though they don't understand how options work. They don't go through the courses and they're just doing all these things and they don't know what the hell's going on. When a trader does that, they start to trade without learning first. There's a really good reason why our slogan is learn, trade, profit, not trade, profit, learn. Okay, the learn is in the front for a reason. Okay, so your P&L slope in the beginning, when a trader doesn't know what they're doing and has no education, your P&L slope is usually very steep to the downside, which means that you're losing money rapidly. Then, through trial and error, you start to learn a couple of things. You're trading for a couple of months now. Now, you're still losing money, but the rate of loss starts to slow. So your P&L curve starts to shallow. It starts to shallow out. You're not falling off a cliff now. Now you're just kind of rolling down a hill. Okay? You're still losing money, but at a slower rate. Then, typically what happens is your P&L starts to base out. Okay? Your P&L starts to base out. You stop losing money, but you're also not necessarily making money at this point. Now your P&L is kind of flatlined. This is progress and success, not failure. This is the point in a trader's career where they get very frustrated, where they feel like, God, I've been doing this for so long. I'm still not making any money. What the hell? Maybe this isn't for me. This is the point where people get frustrated because they feel like they should be doing better than where they are. Recognize this progress, because just a couple months ago, you were losing money at a rapid rate. Now you're not losing money anymore. What's the difference? The difference is now at this point, you actually have an education. You actually kind of know what you're doing at this point now. So this is why I always suggest to people when they first sign up, please skip the very beginning of this P&L curve. Please learn before you start trading so we can forego that steep decline. Because the reason why 90% of traders fail is because most traders, after that steep decline, do not have enough money to reload their account. So let's forego that part of the process. But even if you do find yourself in that stage, recognize the progress. Yes, you're not making money, fine, but you're also not losing money. That's progress. Pat yourself on the back. Too many traders will get to this point in their careers. They get frustrated because they feel they're not making money and they give up. They give up. They fail to recognize the progress they're making. And this moment and phase of development are often right before a breakthrough to profitability. Because once you consolidate your P&L like this, and then all of a sudden you get this. And all of a sudden your P&L starts to climb. And now as your P&L starts to climb, you start to build confidence, something you lacked throughout the entire process. You never really knew what it felt like to actually start to hit these trade after trade after trade and build your P&L and watch your account go from 2,000 to 3,000 to 4,000 to 5 to 7 to 8 to 10. You never experienced that. Now this is when confidence starts to grow, and that's when trading changes. You have to be a confident trader when you are trading. You have to be. And how can you become a confident trader? Of course, not just by making winning trades, but by understanding the material in which you are trying to execute. The reason why people will be not as confident is because they don't necessarily are familiar enough with the material and the education. It's no different than you taking an exam in college. You know, if you don't know the material, you're going to be very nervous taking that exam. If you know the material at the back of your hand, you're going to sit down, take the test, and not even think about it, and then head out and go get a drink because you know the material. You're not going to just make $1 million, okay? You're not going to just make $1 million trade and then just see your P&L skyrocket overnight, okay? You're not going to join True Trading Group and then tomorrow you're just going to make $100,000, okay? It's a stair step. It happens slowly, and it's important that you recognize this process, okay? It's very important you recognize this process, but also the progress that you make throughout. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up your ass. I'm not going to say, sign up to TTG, you'll get $1 million, you'll be a millionaire by, in 6 months. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the truth. I'm going to give you guys realistic expectations. It's important we talk about the psychological aspect of trading. Okay, now I want to move on here now to psych lesson part D. Okay, the stock market's always open tomorrow. The beauty of the stock market is that it's always open the next day. Each day we get a fresh start. Doesn't matter how bad your day was today. Doesn't matter how good your day was today. Tomorrow's a brand new day with brand new setups and brand new opportunities. New trade ideas, new watch lists, new chart setups, new breaking news events, new opportunities. Like nothing else in the world, traders have a shot at redemption every single day. This is why you guys can't harp over losing trades. You got to sit back down at your desk and forget it, because the next day is a brand new day and you got a brand new shot at redemption. When Patrick Mahomes lost the Super Bowl, that's it. He doesn't have a shot at redemption the next day. The season's over. That doesn't happen for you. This is an extension of the first few lessons that we've just discussed, but it's all related. Your mental state and thought process as a trader, it's all connected. Everything leads to something else. It's a chain reaction. It's a snowball effect. This is why the mental aspect of trading is so important, because unlike anything else in trading, unlike any technical lesson, the psychological aspect of trading will lead you down either a downward spiral or an upward surge. This is why it's crucial for you to think a certain way and approach trading from a certain standpoint, from an analytical standpoint, rather than an emotional one. One of the things that I teach my members the most, and I think maybe one of the best thing that I think members get out of a membership to True Trading Group, is changing their perspective on trading and really getting them into the right mindset to be a successful trader. And my TTG members, you guys can comment in chat if you think that what I'm saying here is pretty accurate. And if you agree with what I'm saying, that, some of the best things that you've learned, aside from the technical stuff with analysis and all the different trading aspects, but really changing here, getting you prepared and getting you into the right perspective and having the right mindset to be a consistently profitable trader, understanding how you need to think. That's how I got hired at the hedge fund, by the way. The guy that interviewed me told me flat out, Mike, I've got better resumes. But I crushed the interview. And a lot of the interview was just them wanting to know how you think. They asked me a ton of analytical questions. Like, I forgot the one question, but you can actually find it online. It's like three guys, like two black hats and one white hat, or blue hat and red hat, whatever. They walk into a closet. It's pitch black. They turn around, they walk back out, and something with the order the hats were in. I forgot the question. It was something like that. It was like one of those brain teasers. You can Google it. You can find it online. They asked me that question and two others like it. And I'm like, what the hell? So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to think to myself, like, how to answer this question. And the guy stops me in the middle of the interview and he goes, no. Think out loud. I was like, okay. He goes, it's more important to me how you try to come up with the answer than it is the answer itself. That one part of the interview right there was all the justification that I needed to know that trading is all about mental. It's all psychological. We all see the same chart. We all use the same indicators. So why is it that I can see TKAT and make money, and you'll see TKAT and lose money? Once you learn the technical aspect of trading and you learn the lesson that I just gave you about the volume and the ascending wedge pattern, once you learn that, now it's about implementing and executing on it. And that's where your mind and as your emotions as a human gets in the way. This is why the psychological aspect of trading is so important. Okay, wait. Wait, this might be it. Adam just sent me this, guys. 3 wise men are told to stand in a straight line, one in front of the other. A hat is put on each of their heads. They are told that each of these hats was selected from a group of 5 hats. Yes, this is it. This is it. This is the question. Adam, wow, I can't believe you just found this. This was the question they asked me in the interview. 3 wise men are told to stand in a straight line, one in front of the other. A hat is put on each of their heads. They are told that each of these hats was selected from a group of 5 hats, 2 black hats and 3 white hats. The first man standing at the front of the line can't see either of the men behind him or their hats. The second man in the middle can see only the first man and his hat. The last man at the rear can see both other men and their hats. None of the men can see the hat on his own head. They are asked to deduce its color. Some time goes by as the wise men ponder the puzzle in silence. Finally, the first one at the front of the line makes an announcement and says, "My hat is white." That was it. There it was. And this is why I wear hats. This is why I wear hats. I'm not bald underneath here. I have a full head of hair, I promise you. I have a full head of hair. Okay? That was the question they asked me. Okay? That was the question they asked me. But anyway, you guys get the point, right? Watch. All of you are going to go. You're all going to replay that, and you're all going to try to figure out the answer. You're all going to figure out the answer. But you guys get my point. That's why the psychological aspect of trading is so damn important. And my ability to, and it wasn't always this way. I was a very emotional trader when I was younger. But if you want to get to a point of consistency, you have to get your emotions under control. That's what I'll teach my TTG fam. And that's why I felt it was important to go over a couple of these lessons right now with you. Okay? Guys, it's my goal and the goal of the entire TTG team to make sure that you find value and that you truly get something out of each and every single one of these live streams. And I hope tonight you did. because we talked about a lot of good stuff here. We talked about some technical lessons on how to know when a stock is weakening. We talked about some good mental lessons, so I hope you guys got some value, and I hope you guys, were able to really take some good stuff away from this live stream. Now, I want to know once again, real quick, I know I asked you before, but I want to know again, who here is not a member of True Trading Group? Type the letters TTG in chat right now if you're not a member of True Trading Group. All right, we got AF Glutta. We got Carla M. Noah R's Life. We got Vin, Havina Janae, Pradeep Kumar, Sean Thomas, Will Carroll, Adrian Bonner, Steve Bishop, Rick Wise, Shirley Carroll, RV Thomas, Sean D, Kenneth Pelczar, Joseph Caldwell, M. McNabb, Carla. Nice. Carla says, I'm not, but my husband's a member. Nice, Carla. Dave Whitford, My Opinion, Bobby John. Best live stream for me. Thanks, says Dennis. Dennis, it's my pleasure, man. It's my absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Mark Burr. Frank Fuentes says, you all need to join. We got Wendy Walker, CSCH Near. Relaxing Meadows just became a member today. My TTG fam, give Relaxing Meadows a big warm TTG welcome. Welcome to the family. We also got David McAllister, Arthur, Nigel Samuels, Sam E, Marcin P. Awesome, guys. Oh, Albert Cow. Albert Cow just joined the TTG fam right now. Everyone give a big warm welcome to Albert Cow. Just joined the TTG fam. We also got Joseph Anselmo, Leda Kathy, Austin Douglas. We got a lot of new first-time viewers here and non-TTG members. I love it. Excellent. Now, for all of you that just typed TTG in chat, please listen up. You guys all just witnessed the true value of True Trading Group, the education, the community. And if you're willing to put in the work, you too can learn, trade, and profit. But as I said before, trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. No one is going to do the work needed to achieve your goals. It starts with you. You have to be willing to put in the time, energy, and effort. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. But it all begins with the right education, the right tools, the right community, mentorship, and support for you to learn, trade, and profit. And that is what True Trading Group is all about. Real quick, before I do continue, every day in March, we've been doing this TTG stimulus. We call it TTG Stimmy. Every day, we give away $100 to 5 TTG members. It was our way of kind of giving back to our members while we were waiting for the stimulus package to pass. And we got, people thought it was going to pass in February. When it didn't, we're like, you know what, the hell with this. Let's do our own stimulus plan. So every day we give away $100 to 5 different TTG members. And tonight, Adam, aka Shug, or as he's known in True Trading Group, Shug Oprah, because he's always giving stuff away. Is this true, Adam? Is it $1,500 today? He goes, yeah, screw it. Okay, screw it. All right, usually we do $100 a day, but Adam just said, today I'm doing $300 again. He's giving $300 to 5 lucky TTD members tonight in the giveaway room immediately following this live stream. He did say, I'm not going to say it out loud in case people's kids are around, but that is exactly what Adam just said up on the screen. But I'm not going to say it in case your kids can hear me. So Adam's going to be giving away $300 to 5 lucky TTD members in the giveaway room immediately following this live stream. The password to get into the giveaway room is money 2021, all lowercase. That is MONEY 2021. Money 2021 is the password to get into the giveaway room this evening. It will begin immediately following the end of this live stream. TTG members, if you are a member, if you just signed up right now, you are also eligible to go into the meeting room. Go to your dashboard. Click on the orange button that is titled Giveaway Room and enter that password, Money 2021. Anyone that signs up tonight is eligible. Anyone that signs up tonight is eligible for this giveaway. You guys can do it right after the live stream if you guys sign up now. So go there and then stand by. The stimulus will begin immediately after this live stream. This is for full TTG members only, but all of you that sign up right now during the stream will be able to take that password, go into the giveaway room, and have a chance to win $300. Okay? If anyone is having trouble logging into the giveaway room, send a text message to 201-775-9702. Okay? Now, everyone that's not a member that just typed the letters TTG in chat, let me explain what you're actually getting when you become part of the TTG family. We're not just a chat room and trade alerts. We are an entire platform that gives you the tools and resources needed to be a trader. A 1-year membership to 2 Trading Group normally costs $2,212, but tonight until midnight Pacific, that's 3 a.m. Eastern, you can save 44% and get a membership for only $1,218 when you use the coupon code TTG121. Use coupon code TTG121 before Pacific midnight to lock in this discounted price. There are no upsells, there's no add-ons, nothing like that. You pay one price, you get access to every single thing we have and everything that we ever will have. Let me make myself very clear. The price will continue to go up a few bucks every day as we will be moving that price back up to $2,000. If you think you're going to wait for a larger sale or discount, don't. There won't be one. Not Passover, not Easter, not Memorial Day, not July 4th, not Labor Day, not Thanksgiving, not New Year's. The price is going to continue to go up by a few bucks every day as we work our way back to $2,000, which means that tonight is your cheapest chance to join the TTG family for just $1,218 when you use coupon code TTG121 before midnight Pacific, and also give yourself a chance to go into that giveaway room and have a chance to win $300. Okay. Before I get into everything that you get access to as a member, let me explain why there's not a monthly membership, because I saw somebody asked about, do we have a monthly membership? The answer is no. A couple of reasons why. First, 1 month is not enough time for you to go through all our courses, pass the quizzes, go through the video library, use the simulator, attend the private study group. It's not enough time, okay, to see if this is right for you. That's first and foremost. Second reason why we don't have a monthly membership is because myself and the other teaching moderators will give you 110% of our effort, our time, our energy, to give you everything that we can, do everything that we can to help you become a consistent, profitable trader. Okay. All of our moderators, you have access to us during the day in the chat room the entire day. We're not done at 11 o'clock in the morning. We're there the entire day. We are doing workshops and webinars during the week. We're doing workshops and webinars on the weekend. Okay. We are doing everything that we can to help all TTG members, and I'm willing to give you that time and energy and effort. You better be willing to give it back to me. If you're just going to sign up and you're like, yeah, cool, Mike, you've got courses, I don't really care, just tell me what to buy. Well, then guess what? I don't really care. I don't want you guys to join your training group. TTG is not for you if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking to cut corners, you're looking for some kind of secret, you don't want to do any work, you just want to be told what to do, and you don't want to be held accountable for anything that you're going to do, TTG is not for you. But if you want to put in some energy and some effort, all my members that commented in chat before, when people asked, are your members profitable because of TTG? And you saw how many people were commenting. Yes, they are, but that didn't just happen overnight. They were willing to put in the energy and effort to actually learn this skill. Okay, so if I'm going to give you that kind of time, energy, and effort, you better be willing to give it back to me. If you're looking for like a monthly plan, like I said, as I stated before, we don't have a monthly plan, but we do have that 7-day trial. It's a one-time, non-recurring $3 payment. Okay, there's no catch. At the end of the 7 days, if you don't manually upgrade to a 1-year membership, the trial simply ends and you're never charged again. Okay, the trial is going to give you 3 sample trial courses that are come in video and text format. You're also going to get 7-day access to our Benzinga Pro live news feed. You're going to get 7-day access to our analyst ratings, SEC filings, corporate filings for any US listed stock. And last but not least, you're going to get 3 days access into our live trading chat room where you can actually watch me and my team of 6 moderators trade live and get a real feel for what TTG is all about. Simply go to ttgthree.com to sign up for the trial. Again, is a one-time, non-recurring, no auto renew for just $3. That's less than a cup of coffee. Everybody on here has $3. Okay, it'll be the best $3 you ever spent in your life. ttgthree.com. Now, for those that are ready to begin your real journey, you're ready to join the team full time. Here is what I can offer you, and here's what you get as a member of True Trading Group. You get access to the top premium trading tools and products as we bundle them together as part of your membership. Included in your membership is Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This newsfeed is directly inside of our chat room. It gives you live breaking to the second news alerts throughout the course of the day, and also has a squawk box feature which lets you turn your speakers on and actually listen as someone reads the news headlines to you as they come across the wire. In this market environment with this type of volatility, the trader that gets the news first wins. This is where I get my news from. I don't have some kind of third-party website or anything like that. This is directly inside of our chat room. It is included with your membership. There's no additional fee. You also get access to quote streams, real-time level 1, real-time full book level 2, and real-time options data. Then you guys have a trade simulator that, again, is in real time, and you can trade stocks and options with fake money, practice what you learn in the courses before you start trading with real cash. You also have access to Trade Ideas Real-Time Preset Scanner. This is a scanner that was streamed to our members throughout the day that shows you what stocks are making new highs, what stocks have volume surges, what are your top gainers, so you know what are the hottest stocks, where you should be focusing your attention as a trader for that day. Then you also get access to TradingView's Pro Charting software. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares amongst active traders today, and it is yours for free at no additional fee when you join True Trading Group with coupon code TTG121. This is what I mean by you're not just paying $1,200 to get trade alerts. You're paying $1,200 to get a professional education, the same education I received working at a fund in New York City. You're paying $1,200 to get access to 6 different trade moderators, all of the courses, all of these tools, resources, and so much more. You're going to be getting at least a minimum 10 easy to follow, actionable, real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders that is currently sporting over an 80% win rate. We are fully transparent in TTG. We keep a trading journal on our website that literally tracks every buy and every sell that our moderators make. That allows you to track all of our winning trades, all of our losing trades, all of our break-even trades. You get to see all of it directly on our website. Like I said, we are fully transparent in TTG. Then you also get access to one small private study group with any one of our TTG mods. That's your chance to ask questions, go over topics and lessons that you need help with. Then the courses, the 15-course curriculum that has beginner courses, foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, swing trading courses, trader psychology courses, you name it, we've got it. You have access to all of it. There's no special VIP pro courses that cost more money. You get access to all of our courses when you join TTG. The courses are in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Then on top of the courses, you get access to a video library that has over 100 hours of additional educational video content that is recorded workshops and webinars that myself and other moderators have conducted covering various trading topics. Some of those topics are like how to grow a small account from $500 to $25K, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, have confidence pulling the trigger. These are just some of the topics that we've covered. There's over 100 hours of that educational content available for you guys in the video library. Now, to put things into perspective for you, the $1,200, again, use that coupon code, guys. The price goes up at midnight Pacific. Lock in the 1218 price point. Use coupon code TTG121. Let me put things into perspective for you, because that Benzinga newsfeed, guys, that newsfeed, if you went to Benzinga on your own, they would charge you $1,188 a year for that service. It's included for free with your membership. The real-time level 1, level 2, that's $990 a year for the full book and options data. That's included for free. The trade simulator, that costs $750 a year. And then TradingView, they charge $720 a year for that charting software. Together, that is $3,648 in premium products and tools that you have access to as a member of TTG. This is why when I say take advantage of this discount, because the price is going to continue to go up, I mean it. This isn't a sales gimmick, guys. This is the value of what you're getting when you join the TTG fam. This is what I mean by this is a platform, not just a trade alert service. Okay, we're gonna be going up to $2,000, which is still cheaper than a lot of our competition, and we give you guys 10 times the value. My TTG fam, you tell me, my TTG members, do you think TTG is worth $2,000? If so, how much you think it's worth? Is it worth more than $2,000? Is it worth less than $2,000? If you're a TTG member, I want you to comment in chat right now how much you think a TTG membership is worth. Anyone that's not a member, I want you to pay attention to the comments coming through chat. Like I said, you guys don't know me. I could be full of it. The best way for you to tell if this program is right for you is to listen to that of your peers, people that are in the position that you're considering being right now. Take it from them. Read the comments coming through chat. Some people are saying 2,500, 5,000. Someone said 10,000. Someone said 3,000 to 5,000. $2,000, $2,000, $2,000 all day long. $2,000 times $2,000 times $2,000 times infinity. Somebody said. Someone goes $2,000. Are you kidding? At least. Another one said 5,000. Okay, you guys, TTG sincerely is worth $22,222. Guys, listen, I go to Trustpilot. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot, 4.9 out of 5.0 with 1,032 reviews. Yes, 1,032 reviews. I encourage you to go on Trustpilot and read some of those reviews. Listen to what your peers have to say. Okay. Now, my TTG fam, how many of you actually made your membership fee back already? And if you did, what time frame? I also would like to know. All right. If you guys have already made back your membership, comment there in chat and tell me how long it took. I'd love to know how long it took for you guys to make that membership fee back. So you guys can comment in chat there as well. All right. So like I said, if you're not a member, pay attention to the comments coming through chat. All right. Also, guys, like I said to you before, we give back to all of our members. Every 300 new members that we get in TTG, we raffle off a brand new Tesla or 30 grand cash. It's up to the winner. One lucky member gets either a brand new Tesla or 30 grand cash. All you got to do is be a full-time member of TTG to be included in that raffle. And it's the winner's choice, the cash or the car. It's up to you. You want the cash or you want the car? And speaking of giving back, anyone that signs up tonight with coupon code TTG121 before midnight Pacific, I'll give you guys a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. My gift to you, totally free. I'll even cover the shipping. My way of welcoming you to the TTG family. It's the perfect tool for you to stay connected on the go. Don't try to go through the courses or trade on your cell phone. Use that tablet. Nice bigger screen allows you easier maneuverability. You won't much less of a chance of you fat fingering a trade, and you mean to enter 100 shares, you enter 1,000, or you type in the wrong ticker symbol because you're messing around on your cell phone. Use that Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. It's totally free. It's my gift to you. All right. And then last but not least, anyone that signs up today, I'm willing to show you how much I stand behind the education and platform TTG provides, because I am confident if you're willing to put in a little bit of work and effort that this can and will work for you. And this is what I'm willing to do to prove that. Anyone that signs up tonight with coupon code TTG121, if you do the following, go through all of our courses, pass all the quizzes, and attend a private study group. If you do those three things and still don't make back $1,218 throughout your membership at least one time, I'll give you all your money back. I'm dead serious. If you don't make $1,218 back at least once throughout your membership after doing those three things, I'll give you a full refund. That's how confident I am in my program and education that we provide. That is how much I stand behind what I say. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Now it's up to you. Guys, I see the success my members are having. That's why I'm confident enough to offer you this. I don't know many other places that'll do this. I see what my members are doing. If my members were all losing money, I wouldn't be able to offer you money back guarantee. Obviously, I'd be an idiot. Okay, it's just that simple. So take advantage of that coupon code TTG121. That price goes up at midnight Pacific. Lock in the 44% discount. Get the $12.18 price point now. Get a free Amazon Kindle. Give yourself a chance to win a Tesla or 30 grand. Get a money back guarantee and head on over to the giveaway room immediately following this live stream. Enter password money2021, all lowercase, to give yourself a chance to win $300. Guys, worst case scenario, you sign up tonight, you don't make back your money, I give you your money back, and you got a free Kindle. You got a free Kindle out of the deal. Okay? That's worst case scenario. All right? And then, like I said, if you guys are still not sure, you do have that 7-day trial, ttgthree.com. You will not be able to secure that $12.18 price point, nor will you get the free Amazon Kindle. But if you want to try us out for 7 days, you can do so with a one-time payment of $3. But skip the trial, get your butts in chat, get the full education, become part of the TTG family, and take control of the rest of your life, guys, honestly, because this is a skill you can take with you to the day you die. You get this down, you become consistently profitable, you could do this till the day you die. You tell me what a second or replaced or supplemental income stream can do for you and your family. TTG121. Use that coupon code, guys, before midnight. Head on over to the giveaway room, guys. That just about does it here for me tonight. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys all. I'll see you all in chat tomorrow. Remember, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and yes, of course, smash that like button if you haven't done so already. I love you guys. Have a great night. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Later, guys.